Alright, welcome to another episode of Spoiling Dead with me, Jay Stone at RockMetalTalk.com. It's an exclusive to the website because I'm just so fucking cool. So if you want to discuss Fear the Walking Dead, Skype in. Username is RockMetalTalk. And I guess someone's sending me a request on there, so we'll check it out. It's probably one of those bullshit fucking cam girls trying to get my attention to, I don't know. I don't exactly know who it is, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. But anyway, I still think the acting's still a little shitty on the show, but what are you going to do? There's nothing I can do. Nothing I'm going to say is going to change it, but although a lot of people agree with me and my opinions on Spoiling the Dead with me, Jay Stone. So the show is live right now. Don't be afraid to Skype in. Yep, it was probably one of those people. As soon as I accepted it, they said, "Hi, hon, you there?" Yep, that's who it is. But anyway, I don't understand what they get. Whenever someone tries to explain something to them on this show, it's like, no, that's not it. No one's out there. They comb the area. You're going to trust the army. You're going to trust the government. It's a TV show, yes, but, come on. Wake up. I don't know why they're so thick in the head, really. The dialogue sometimes, it started to pick up in the third episode, but the dialogue is so fucking slow, it's almost mind-blowing. It really is. So I'm going to ask one more time, Skype in if you're listening to the show. The username is RockMetalTalk. If you want to do this in advance and set something up with the time to call in, it's probably going to be the same time every Sunday. So email me at jay@rockmetaltalk.com. Now, I don't understand because The Real Walking Dead starts in a couple of weeks. I think it's 3 weeks or so on October 11th. So I'm confused with how many episodes of Fear the Walking Dead there's actually going to be. I don't look too much into it. I really just watch the show and then come here and spoil it because I love it. But anyway, people have been saying that The Walking Dead was just as slow as this is right now. But no, fuck no. No way, because if The Walking Dead was this slow, I wouldn't have made it to Fear the Walking Dead. So shut the fuck up, everybody that's saying that, because it's not true. There was a different set of characters. There was a different way the story was laid out that you kind of wanted to learn about the characters. So far, I can't even remember these guys' names half the time. Now I remember Nick, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. The light in the house on the hills or whatever, that was interesting. And then the car being left at the fence with the neighbor missing, that's starting to build the story, and it's starting to show the army's role in how this is. And then when she broke through the fence and went outside the gates of the camp and seen all the dead bodies and all that, and then the army rolling through, it's getting good. It's getting a lot better. It's definitely moving forward. So I seen the commercial for Into the Badlands. That's pretty cool. That's something that AMC is going to do. So I'm probably going to watch that, actually. But the kid Nick, the heroin addict with the IV in the toe, or the neighbor getting medical attention from the stepbrothers or the whatever brother's mother pretending to be a nurse. That's fucking weird shit. Laying under the bed with the IV from the old man getting the morphine drip. That's crazy shit, but the army story that's developing, and, the mother leaving the camp, it's definitely going in the right direction. So tonight's also probably going to be a fast show because no one's Skyping in. It's 1:05 a.m. on Monday morning, and I just watched the episode. So everybody's probably sleeping, but I hope you're going to tune in. The show has had pretty decent numbers. It's had better numbers than some of the guests I've had on the show. So without affiliates, because this show is exclusive to rockmetaltalk.com. Right now it's exclusive. If the other sites want to pick it up, we're going to discuss that. But you got to tune in. You got to love the show, I guess. I don't know. The Talking Dead's a good show, but this, we can talk real. It's not set up. There's enough time to talk about what you want. But without anybody calling in, I'm only 7 minutes in, and it's hard to keep the show going. So there's not actually that much more to talk about, but it is a spoiler show. And like I said last week, 7 minutes of me talking is like 40 minutes of Showtime with commercials and all that bullshit. So whatever. I don't really care about the length, but the ex-wife pretending to be a nurse and then being asked by the government to continue to be a nurse, that's another interesting development in the show. Now, the kid was taken away. The army came into the house. They beat some people up, took the kid away, took the wife away. She's got to get a foot amputated or something. I don't know if she's diabetic or what's going on there, if she's infected, but it's getting good. It's getting dark, so it's pretty cool. I don't understand why the government's got her pretending to be a nurse and take her away and need her at the hospital. I'm sure there's other qualified people, so I'm a little confused about what's going on there. The show's kind of all over the place right now, but it seems like it's, pretty good. So, whatever. At this point, I'm actually going to continue to watch it. Every Sunday I debate, man, am I really going to continue with doing the show on this? But it does get better, so. The Walking Dead is a much better show, the regular version. That's my personal opinion. But just learning the names is very difficult, and, I don't know why I can't. I don't know if the characters aren't standoutish enough, like on the regular Walking Dead, but that's a little bit of a problem for me, is because it's so all over the place. You don't get to learn anybody. They're trying to get so much information in, but moving slow at the same time. It's kind of frustrating to listen to it. But when Mommy beat up Nick, the heroin addict, it was pretty funny. It was a good bitch slapping, but again, the acting is so terrible. It's like, is this for real? I don't know. But she did bitch slap the shit out of him, so that's pretty funny there. And really, oh my God, he is such a pussy. I mean, he could have stood up and been like, Mom, don't be fucking slow. He curled up in the fetal position. His mom was slapping him like a little girl. It was too funny. Why the army really took him away, that was very quick. I'm not sure. I don't know if he just looked sick and they just went after him. I don't know why he started running. I might have to go back and watch that part again, but whatever. The light thing with the mother sitting on the roof and confirming that someone was in that house, and then the father sitting on the roof at the end, and then he's seen, I guess, gunshots in the window, so they killed the army must have found out who was in there and killed who was ever in that house, and basically that was the end of the show. I wrote something else down, but I can't really see it, but I believe it had something to do with his ex-wife. She's out there. Then the other one's daughter, the older daughter, is hooking up with the army guy, and I think she's only doing that for the medicine for the mother, because the mother was sick, and that's the one that was carted away. So there is a lot of shit going on, so if you blink for a minute, you might actually miss a good part. The show overall is good, but like I said, it's slow moving, but a lot going on, so it's definitely weird. I'm getting more used to explaining TV shows on the radio. We're 11 minutes in at this point. I love saying that because it drives people nuts. So I always say how many minutes we are into the show just because it fills a gap there and it drives people nuts. But I don't know. I'm going to continue on with episode 5. I want you guys to call in. I don't know why people are scared to call into a radio show. I'm not going to bite your head off. We're here to have a discussion about a cool-ass TV show, and maybe with other shows coming out on AMC that are pretty cool, maybe we'll continue this format down the road with new shows that are coming out and stuff on Netflix, like Daredevil and comic book stuff. It keeps the site momentum going. I announced today that I'm almost at 4,000 listeners in 4 months for one single show that I'm not paying to promote. I'm not doing any of that. But I found out this afternoon that the stats are incorrect and the plays aren't counting properly. There's actually a lot more plays than it's being counted. So I'm hearing some weird shit go on here. I don't know if someone's trying to buzz in, so let me take a look at that. No, it's just a pain in the ass. But anyway, Tune into my regular show every Thursday night at 8 p.m. at rockmetaltalk.com. It's the Jay Stone Show. We have a lot of rock musicians on and shit like that, and we talk about all sorts of stuff besides, The Walking Dead. That's not the only show on the channel. I'm also featured on Stone Chrome Radio, and tomorrow morning is Morning Mayhem. I have a little segment on there. I talk for about 4 or 5 minutes, and the segment's over, so I don't know where the show is going to go from there, if I'm going to continue to do segments for that. But the show is growing rapidly, and give me some feedback. Call in. We'll be talking about other movies, maybe Halloween Horror Nights coming to Universal Studios. It's all part of the Dead. And we spoil it. We tell you everything that's going on. It's a little hard to keep a momentum of a show when I'm the only one talking. So enjoy the show for what it is. Tune in next week about the same time, 1 a.m. if you want to hear the show live. If you want to hear the replay, just keep going to rockmetaltalk.com. If you don't see the latest episode of Spoiling the Dead, you'll probably see the Jay Stone Show. You just click on the player, it'll bring you to Spreaker, and you can click on episodes and see everything that's listed there. I haven't deleted anything yet, so they're all pretty much there. If at any point I do delete them, I'll have them on file, and they will be used as a replay. So we're going to, continue to do the show, have a good time, talk about other bullshit. So don't be afraid to send in topics, and maybe we'll take it to the next level, like I said. So I'm going to end the show with a little bit of time here before the song kicks in. Have a good week, and we'll see you on Thursday, because you're going to tune into my show at rockmetaltalk.com, and Sundays about 1 a.m. Spoiling the Dead. It'll be episode 5 of Fear the Walking Dead, and I'm looking forward to actually doing this for the regular Walking Dead. So tune in and fuck off, or whatever you do. Jay Stone, have a good week.